It's RJ here with another episode of Crazy News Reacts. Hope you had a good night. Today we're going to be getting into people who run out on their checks. You know, at restaurants, they go in there, they order their food, they eat it, and then they wait for a moment when nobody's looking and they run out without paying. I've got 3 really outrageous examples of this. We're going to put it together in one little show for you. Are you ready? Then let's go.
This morning, a massive dine and dash at a Northwest Houston restaurant caught on camera,
including threats of violence against the restaurant workers. Our Chelsea Edwards is live at the Crazy Cajun with more. Chelsea, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yes, I spoke with management here at the Crazy Cajun off of 290. They tell me that they have had people who've walked out on tabs before, but nothing like this. Take a look at the video. This was all captured on cell phone. Now, management here at Crazy Cajun, they say last Friday, this group of 20 people came to the restaurant. They tell us during that visit, they made several complaints, sending food back to the kitchen. But the manager says no matter what they did to try to ease those complaints, it did not seem like the people who were visiting could be pleased. In the end, management comped drinks, kids' meals, some of the food items, but the guests then took issue with having to pay automatic gratuity. The several patrons and other visitors and the staff there, they captured the cell phone video of this whole group dining and dashing, even taking to-go containers of the food they complained about. One person could be heard on the video threatening the staff, saying that they would get shot. Now, for the record, there is a sign posted inside here at Crazy Cajun that groups of 18 or more would have to pay automatic gratuity. Now, 2 people we're told did go ahead and stay around and go ahead and pay their tabs, but this was more than a $500 bill between 20 people that was not completely paid. So the waitress, we're told, was out of her tip. She's a single mother that was depending on that to also try to purchase a vehicle. We're actually going to talk to the manager coming up in the next hour. She did say that they did file a police report, but usually in these cases, nothing gets done. So we're hoping that something happens here, but we're going to talk to her to get more information about this. For now, reporting live at Crazy Cajun, Chelsea Edwards, Fox 26 News.
So yeah, guys, these people walking out on a check like that, over $500 check, it's just unconscionable to me. I can't even get my head around why they would do that. So this next one is really about food vendors. Not only do they have people that just don't pay, but these people don't pay, and then if you say anything to them, they attack you. Here's the first story I have on this. Check it out.
Street vendors are a staple of LA's food scene, but many say they no longer feel safe out on the streets.
And a new scare caught on camera shows why.
A taco vendor was attacked who was setting up on Slauson and Normandy Avenues in South LA. KCAL 9's Lori Perez with the video tonight.
Street vendors are an iconic part of Los Angeles and have been for many years. But increasingly, some say, they are becoming targets of a street vendor version of smash and grabs.
Silence, sisters! We got tacos, baby! Burrito!
Smartphone cameras were rolling as the Saturday attack unfolded, showing a woman trashing the South Tacos stand, dumping tins full of food and pouring out barrels of horchata and juice before assaulting Berta Zuniga, who told us Monday her neck is sore and she's afraid.
Es que no se sabe. A veces sí me pongo de nervios porque no sabe uno.
Afraid and nervous to speak out. Zuniga says the woman, who they've seen before near their spot on Slauson and Normandy in South LA, went ballistic after workers told her it would take a few minutes to make her order. After hitting Zuniga, they say she fixed herself a plate of food and then, as seen here, spit on everything left behind. Jimmy Sauces is a chef and social media influencer who spends just as much time nowadays highlighting attacks on street vendors as he does their food.
They're scared to speak out, so that's why they're attacking them because they feel like they're not going to say anything.
He says he's using his voice for those who don't have one or think they don't have one because they're undocumented. Workers told us it took nearly an hour for police to respond Saturday.
If it wasn't for that video, I guarantee they wouldn't have done anything. I think the police are overwhelmed with what's going on and what they're doing. But I wish they would just respond a little bit faster. Just at the end of the day, you know, if it's a robbery, it's a robbery. It's an assault. They should be there as soon as.
Meanwhile, a community of foodies has made supporting vendors after these attacks a regular habit. George Estrada is happy to do it. He just wishes he didn't have to do it every weekend.
You have to express support in some way, shape, or form, especially when somebody's kicked down like that. I mean, it takes a community to get them back up.
South Tacos has been on that same corner for nearly 12 years. Workers say they've been attacked more in the past year than any other. In Tarzana, I'm Lori Perez, KCAL 9 News.
How are people brought up nowadays to totally believe they have the full authority and right to attack a street vendor? Absolutely incredible to me. I hope this lady went to prison. There are large groups who just wait for the manager and also for the waitress to go out of sight, and they run out. Here's another big party who did just that.
A little bit, yeah. Don't give up. Yeah, about that.
There's no words that I can say that would make any sense of this. There just aren't. For today is about this man who decided to pay it forward. Check this out.
A generous gift. A server in Scranton, Pennsylvania received a $3,000 tip on a $13 check. Yeah, Mariana Lambert serves up pies at Alfredo's Pizza Cafe. A man named Eric Smith paid her a visit and ordered a stromboli. Well, little did Lambert know, Smith is part of a social media trend called Tips for Jesus. At first, Lambert, nor the managers there, knew that the tip was real.
We ran his card, everything went through properly, and, you know, they took his ID and, you know, took pictures of everything. So, you know, they waited a little bit to make sure that it was legit and went through and then ended up being real.
Crazy shit. Who in their right mind and the cojones it must take for these people to walk out like this and hurting the waitress in the restaurant and so many other people. It's absolutely horrible. But I want to thank you for coming by today. This is Crazy News, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a good evening.